everyone, welcome back to another video. We're going on today with the rest of the weapon walkthrough quest. So we're here with the Ironworks engineer and the quest is called the Bozja Incident. The Ironworks engineer is confused as to why you are still here and not at the Domin Enclave. The chief said he'd be meeting you at the Domin Enclave, didn't he? Well, best not to keep him waiting. Alright, so let's head back. So I'm really concerned for Sid here because this is not going to be an easy subject for him to talk about. Like this is probably like the stuff of nightmares for him. So from the looks of things, we're going to be looking around inside Sid's head on the memory of what happened that day. So I kind of feel bad that we're kind of going to be putting him through all this, but I want to think that this is going to be good for him, because maybe he'll finally be able to at least, like, maybe he won't be able to forgive himself completely for this, even though I don't feel like he did anything wrong, but at least he should be able to move on with his life. Master Garland? Yes, I've seen him restlessly pacing around the enclave. If you wait here, I'm sure he'll come by before long. Ah, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. It's hard to believe this place was, until recently, occupied by the Garleans. Doma has a long way to go before it regains its former glory, but they're off to a good start. So I've heard. The Bozjans wish to follow the Domin's lead. I plan to do what I can to help them. In fact, I've already spoken to Lord Heian and agreed to divert part of the Ironworks resources to assist in Doma's construction. The offer seemed to have taken him by surprise, but I assured him that in addition to the Ironworks' commitment to freedom through technology, I have my own reasons to reverse the damage wrought by the Empire. While it's true that I eventually defected, I played no small part in the development of magitech now used by their military. Sometimes it's the threads you can't see that are the strongest ties. Wish I could cut them. The Empire's sins aren't yours to bear. Even so, not a day goes by that I don't think about the part I played in the atrocities they committed. If I could have made my father see reason, there would have been no Bozja Incident. I was powerless to stop him. Yes, you're right. There's a time for wallowing in self-pity and a time for action. I plan to do whatever I can for the Bozjan resistance, but they're up against the 4th Legion. If they're to stand a chance, their allies here in the east won't be enough. They're going to need all the help they can muster. I'm not entirely sure what part I'll play in all this, but I doubt anything I do now will be enough to atone for my past mistakes. If it means throwing a spanner in the Empire's works, then count me in. Yeah, Sid, we don't blame you for what happened. Like, you shouldn't be blaming yourself for things like the entire Empire has done. I mean, I get it on one hand. I mean, he feels like if he didn't work with them, like, we wouldn't be facing up against all these magitech weapons and all that. But I have a feeling that they would have pressed on with or without him. Hey, Makoto? Upon speaking with Makoto, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Ooh, really? It's recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Okay, I'm all for it. If you are ready, I would begin our exploration. Think back to your time at the Bozja Citadel. You needn't focus on a specific memory if that helps. Alright, just promise me you'll be careful in there. Oh! This is cool! Look at where we are! This is the Bozja Citadel, right? At least I think it is. Was everything so distorted when you tested this before? Your recollection of this place appears grossly incomplete. I can but assume your memory is being warped by your subconscious. Well, I'd rather not stand around laboring over details. Let's look for the transmission tower, Principalia. Anything of import would have been stored there. Oh, wow. So this explains why everything looks so warped in the trailer. Did you see that? A military base appeared out of thin air. Or out of my mind, I suppose. Did it appear because he mentioned the Principalia, I wonder? What in the world? The road, it just ends. A consequence of your incomplete memories. You have to think back, Sid. Where did this road lead? This all seems so absurd. Recording the Citadel shouldn't be so difficult. Try recalling the cityscape. I remember the blue of the cobblestone streets. If not for the occasional military installation, it would have looked like any other city. Okay, so I guess that wasn't it. Do you remember where the Imperial troops were heading? Not specifically, no, but they were on edge. Something to do with the Academy's research. Wait, I remember! You've done it, Sid! The road has returned! We should be able to reach the Principalia if we keep heading north. Oh, look at these buildings! So this is just a glimpse of what Bozja looked like. Look, there's a transmission tower! The site of the Bozja Incident. Damn it all, the road is cut off again. Come on, Sid, you have to remember. Sorry, Claire, try as I might, my mind is drawing a blank. Maybe there's something around here that might jog my memory. Okay. A psychological stimulus to prompt recollection. Yes, that might work. Okay, Magitech remnants. Find the smoldering remains of Magitech armor, no doubt left after a fierce battle. Okay, so this is actually nice, because we're actually getting a glimpse of what the city looked like. Not sure if this means we'll ever go to Bozja in the future, but hey. Save for these weapons, there's naught to be found here. You find a pile of well-worn blades and shields, though not of Imperial design. Okay, so this doesn't look good. Looks like something was bad Perhaps these will serve to refresh his memory. Looks like something bad was already going to be happening here, with or without the incident. Weapons and Magitech armor? Right, the fighting had already started and I was... Well done, Sid. Let us press onward. It's all starting to come back to me now. The tension in the air is palpable. Alright, the soldiers were on high alert that day. The Bozjan resistance had infiltrated the Citadel to stop the Academy's experiments. Do you suppose it's possible we can tamper with this memory? A curious question, one I believe worth investigating. Shall we? Alright! Oh, where did you get a sword? Okay, so we're starting to put the pieces together of what happened that day. So I guess either the people here rose up in resistance, or they heard about these experiments and tried to put a stop to it and win back their freedom. And why are those guys frozen all of a sudden? I see. The memory appears to be mending itself? Interesting. Altering memories is easier said than done, it seems. Well, let's keep going. Oh, we'll leave it just like that? Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, here we are. The Principalia. Inside is the transmission tower. Whoa! What in the seven hells are these? Could they be a manifestation of your subconscious? If so, they likely seek to suppress your memories of the Citadel. Meaning they intend to purge us from your mind. We cannot let them. Beat the antibodies. Maybe not the best idea right now with the coronavirus still out there. Oh, look. They're all saying, get out. Get out. That's not creepy at all. So whatever's waiting for us inside the tower can't be good. Oh no! No, not more! Is there no end to them? We have to hold on. At least they succeed in erasing us from Sid's mind. Wait, they can do that? Then why are we here? No one ever mentioned that we could be erased from someone's mind. Would have been helpful if you mentioned that before we went inside his head. Really, Sid, like, you got some inner demons, alright, like, you got some problems inside your head. Okay. Curious that we were able to defeat these, but not the soldiers earlier. Perhaps because they are not truly part of this memory. We can worry about that later. Come on, we're nearly to the tower. Alright, we're almost there. Just a little further. Oh no, I don't like the looks of things. There's only one reason that purple light would be there. This is a boss battle. What the heck is that? Why is he here? There's no way! Bahamut? This has to be another attempt by your subconscious to stop us. Said you have to pull yourself together. Are you sure I'm not suffering from a sudden onset of psychosis? I'm starting to wonder here. Why bring this thing back? There's no choice but to fight. Otherwise his subconscious will continue to repress this memory. Oh man, this must be a bad memory if you'd rather be facing that thing. Oh man, this takes me back to those painful days. Ah! I can't move! It seems to be having an adverse effect on Sid's psyche. Quickly, Claire, we have to stop it. What do you think I'm trying to do? Oh man, this takes me back to like long time ago when I was first learning how to do the Bahamut battle. What was it? The final coils of Bahamut, that's what it was. Yes, the final level. I mean, it looks just like him, too. I mean, I guess the designers already had him, like, on, like, model or something. It was like, you know what, we haven't really seen Bahamut at all recently, and, like, wouldn't it be great if we just put him back in the game? I mean, they made such a big deal of him before, then it really doesn't surprise me that they would find an excuse to put Bahamut in. Careful, I like not the looks of this. Oh no, what now? Oh no, could his psyche be deteriorating? Claire, look out! Oh, come on. Wow, I honestly had no idea what I was doing there. That was complete luck. And whenever I see those arrows, I just know right away I have to run. But seriously, I had no idea what I'm doing. Thank you, Makoto. Come on, Sid, snap out of it. This is your head, remember? Oh boy, Sid, you've got issues. Of all the things he could have brought, you had to bring him here. So I do know that there's supposed to be like a very special trial that we're going to be doing, like a trial fight. This isn't the trial fight, it can't be. This is just part of the instance dungeon, so I'm guessing that what happens next, whatever's waiting for us inside the tower, is going to be the instance trial. I have some ideas of what it could be. I really don't know for sure just yet. I don't know how I feel about this whole idea about going into someone's head like this. I mean, The echo is one thing, you're just given a glimpse of the past, you can't really interact with it, but yeah, they're kind of making the echo just now completely overpowered at this point. It's like, well, whatever powers you want to add to make the whole storyline a little more convenient, let's just add them. That's kind of what the impression I'm getting here. Before, the Echo just had the power to look into the past, and now it's like, you can see the future, you can understand the minds and animals, understand the feelings of other living creatures. It's like, really? Really? I mean, far be it from me to criticize Square Enix for what they need, but I just feel like they're making the Echo just more and more OP'd, like, with every expansion that we get. And we still can't control it! We have to hold on for Sid. You know something? I think Makoto is really good for Sid. That's it. I'm calling it. Like, I'm shipping Makoto and Sid from now on. I mean, I'm not serious, but I kind of am. Because I do think that Sid, he needs someone in his life. And I think Makoto would be really good for him. Thank you. I feel better now. Perhaps now your subconscious will be more forthcoming with the truth in this memory. Alright, so let's go see what was so bad. Is that Sid? Do you recall this happening? Oh, look! Father was so angry that day. Father, please, if you would just look over this data. Enough, damn you! The next time you question me, it shall be the last. Now leave! You of all people should understand the risk. Why do you refuse to see reason? I'm guessing those are the weapons back there. It's rather unlike him to overlook data, no matter the source. Look here, he left behind the research documentation. Discarded documents. You pick up the research documents and find page after page of meticulous calculations and observial data undoubtedly. Young Sid persists that the Lesser Moon may be very well possess the ability to harness and manipulate solar power. Moreover, the vast stores of energy it has amassed over the millennia, should they be unleashed, would far exceed any parameters the transmission tower may have been designed to withstand. By the gods, this data! The Empire would invite a calamity! So many sleepless nights spent on those damn papers, all for nothing. If my suspicions are correct, then he was already... Never mind, let us press on. The truth awaits us. There they are! The replicas of Gunnhildr's blades! Know your place, whelp. The Meteor Project will not be stopped. Certainly not by the likes of you. No, this is wrong. Emperor Solus couldn't have been there. No, please. Lord Varius, no! Sid! Sid, you mustn't forget, this is only a memory. Sid Garland, bringer of ruin, herald of ash, your father must be proud. How does it feel to know such calamity follows in your wake, that your failings bring death to all you hold dear? And now you would set this filth against me. Very well. But one fate awaits those who oppose the will of the Empire. This trauma is too much. He's lost control. But this memory is false, Claire. Perhaps you can alter it with the echo. Think of your strongest allies. That was always your greatest strength, instilling in others the courage to rise up, courage to fight for what's right. Wow. Wow, I did not see that coming. Well, in a way, I did, because thanks to the trailer, but of all the things I've thought up of, this was not one of them. The Meteor Project cannot be stopped. I will not allow it. Oh man, I guess this is just making up for the fact that Varius is dead and we never had a chance to properly fight him. I mean, otherwise, this is just fantastic. And we're fighting with everyone else here. Like, when does that ever happen? Taste my steel. Keep your distance. Your struggle shall avail you not. Careful of his blade. So is this like the new trial that we're up against? I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking it is. At the same time, it's not like it was a duty finder or anything. This is just part of the quest. I tire of these games. Whoa, what is he doing? You dare defy me? Claire, a little help if you be so kind? By thy leave. Piteous worms, there shall be naught left of you but ash. Now, drive it back! Quickly, my barrier shan't hold long. Minfilia, give me strength. Oh, she's limit breaking! I thought to offer you a quick, painless death. Alas. You would dash yourself against my shield? Very well. He will turn the very air against us. Have care, Claire. I will mount your heads upon my wall. Damn, the guy's not playing around, is he? Come on, we're making good time. We're almost there, almost there. I can't wait to see the ending of this. All of our research, our planning, it cannot be for naught. Yeah, he's sounding tired.
I shall protect you.
The Empire cannot, must not. Oh man, that was fantastic! Not what I expected out of a Varius fight, but hey, I'm satisfied. And now we need to check on Sid. How's he doing? This isn't right either. Emperor, Lord Varius, he wasn't there. The Academy was given full charge of the project. Though these events are just as you remember them, this is not the truth. Not entirely. Whoever this is, your mind has been trying to protect you from them. Well, if it isn't Varius, then who in the hells is it? What could I possibly have to hide from myself? So it was you who pulled the trigger, Father. Sid, look! His eyes! No, it can't be. If contact with Dalamud was able to stir Bahamut into consciousness, it stands to reason the Dreadworm discovered a way to link to the tower and thereby enslave your father. In which case, there was nothing that could be done for him. There is no arguing or reasoning with such individuals. There is only the will of the primal. And if Bahamut was controlling your father at the time of the accident, then in all likelihood it wasn't an accident. And so the truth finally comes to light. That's so sad. Can you imagine what that's like? Being shot by your own father. Like, no wonder, like, his mind was blocking that out. I mean, if your own father tried to kill you like that, and then you discover the reason that he was being controlled by something else, that's gotta mess with you out. Bahamut's thrall, and no one was the wiser, not even your own son. I've always wondered about that necklace of his. You crazy bastards did it! Once Makoto described the inscriptions to me, I'll have those weapons forged in no time. On behalf of the Bozja Resistant, you have my deepest thanks. I'm just glad I could help. Ever since that fateful day, the truth of what befell our loved ones has eluded us. I held the Empire and your father responsible for their part in the tragedy, and for many years that hatred was all that kept me going. Indeed, I was blinded by that hatred, so much so that even you appeared to me as an enemy. I could not see the blood, sweat, and tears you have poured into bettering the lives of those seeking freedom from the Empire. I could only see a Garlean, and for that, I am sorry. If you can forgive me, let us be allies, united against a common foe. Come now, I'm the one who should apologize to you. Even if not all of their own volition, their crimes will never be forgotten. I'd hazard every victory over the Empire won't be enough to ease such pain. And even now that I know the truth behind the Bozja Incident, all it's done is made me question the choices that led me here to this moment. But regardless of the past, we have to keep pressing forward, one step at a time, for freedom. Just as the heroes of Eld would have done, we Bozjans grew up on such tales of peerless warriors, pure of heart and unwavering in their conviction. Yet here we are, so full of doubt and uncertainty. Will we ever earn our place in the pages of history? Cheer up, Izijin. If we live long enough, perhaps we'll be the ones to pin them. You say the crystal focus is no longer responsive. It would appear what stores of ether resided within it have been depleted. I do not expect our exploration of your mind to be such a taxing endeavor. Once I identify its etheric affinity and a power source with which a compliant energy frequency, I am confident its reservoirs will be replenished. I thought perhaps the Alliance could use it to extract information from some of their less cooperative Garlean captives. But nothing's ever that easy, is it? Afraid etherology is beyond the scope of my expertise, so I'll leave the rest to you. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call for me. Thank you all for your help, Master Sid. Well, I better head back. I have a mountain of work waiting for me. Before you go... If you ever feel lost, you can always talk to me. Of course. If I run into any ether-related problems, you'll be the first to know. Right, I really must get to work on the crystal focus. Yeah, there's no doubt. She likes him. Okay, Sid and Makoto all the way. I mean, I'm a fan. I ship it. I'm not ashamed of it. And what am we doing? There we go. Come on, why can't I move? Everything is at last in place to begin work on the weapons of Queen Gunnhildr's guard. Master Geralt will be able to appraise you of any further progress in their forging. In the meantime, we will begin preparations for battle. I look forward to seeing you on the front lines. Tuning to all the Ethernet shards in the Dome and Enclave will now unlock Gandos and an Ethereal Net destination. Oh, that might make things a little easier. Ooh, we're getting a cutscene! What are we gonna see? What are we gonna see? Meanwhile, at Valenden and Dalmasca. Oh wow! City's been rebuilt pretty good so far. Our spies at the Gangol's encampment have confirmed work on the Blades of Gunnhildr is underway. They are welcome to them. Who has need of such trinkets when the Lady of Blades will soon be in play? We will proceed as planned. When their forces reach Bozja, you will know what must be done. Understood. The Empire is fated to fall. In its place a new nation shall rise, grander and mightier than anything the Garleans could ever have dreamed. And it shall be made possible by the very power they abhorred. On the Edge of Memory, Save the Queen, Chapter the First. Oh man! Are they planning on summoning a primal? No! Sidception! Oh man, who comes up with like these clever play on words, but still, what is happening here? And the worst part is, we won't know! We honestly won't know anything! That is torture! Did we at least earn a new title? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, why must you torment me so? Okay, everyone, that's gonna be it, so... let's see. Why am I talking to him? I was not thinking about it. I think that's gonna be it for now. I think this video's already gone way too long, so I'm just checking out what they say real quick before I decide to call it a day. But man, that was rough. That was one heck of a story there. So I'm pleased with how it ended. I'm pleased that Sid finally seems to have found a measure of peace, and I really do hope that this is going to be the time that he finally gets a girlfriend, but hey, that's just me. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. That's going to be it for right now, and I look forward to seeing you all again for part 2. The Blades of Gunnhildr continued.